Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida will be host tonight to the rivalry Florida and Florida State, as FSU leads the series 2-1 with Florida winning last season 48-43. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Jeff Melanishin, and joining me in the booth tonight is Nate Murphy. And Nate, this is going to be a good rivalry. What are you anticipating we're going to see here?
Well, throw the records out the window. I know Florida doesn't have a win yet this season, but they've been close all year long, and trying to play spoiler tonight to a rival who has a chance to make the playoffs still. They'll be in this one all night.
Yeah, it's a tight in the standings for the SEC as Florida State needs to continue to win. Meanwhile, Florida, they are looking for their first win of the season, and they're going to start with Ronnie Blevins on quarterback, who was 32 of 42 last week, 388 passing yard-wise, no touchdowns, and one interception. And he starts in the pistol set. He's going to fire across the middle, and he's going to find Ty Patton for a pick of a 5.
Good throw to start the ball game. Just a simple in route. Patton was there for him. Big hit there to knock him down after 5. But a good start for this Florida offense, and they're going to need to get a rhythm going tonight.
Yeah, what can that do for the quarterback when you open with the first play being a slant, an easy pass?
Well, it gets him a good rhythm. Nice, easy throw to start the game. Give him some confidence.
Here he connects. Oh, falls incomplete. I thought he connected, but it falls incomplete as coverage by Roscoe Mack on the play.
That was a good job by Mack. That ball got there, and as soon as the ball did, so did Mack. He knocks it away, and it's 3rd and medium for Florida.
Need to convert third downs. That's going to be the key for the Gators if they want to pull off the upset. They get Doc Smith on the halfback screen. First down as they get it past the 45. Still in their own territory, but a nice first drive here for the Gators.
Yeah, good conversion on their first 3rd down of the night. Simple screen pass. They got the blocking set up well, and Doc Smith did a good job getting to the edge and outrunning some defenders to the first down marker.
Now he's going to be sidecar right to Ronnie Blevins as Blevins dropping back. Pocket collapsing it down. He goes. And the sack on the play by Alexander Barnes.
Good job by Alexander Barnes getting in there. Just beats the tackle there off the end. A good bull rush. And Blevins didn't have enough time to look downfield.
His 5th sack of the season, and Alexander Barnes getting in there. And the pocket was starting to collapse a little bit for the Gators, but give credit to Blevins making some quick throws. But here, the pressure got home.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it a little bit quicker on a play like that, though.
This was set for Blevins, throwing it underneath, connects with Levi Timms across the middle. He picks up 5.
A good job getting some of that yardage back after the sack. A little easy route again over the middle. Kind of threw that one into a crowd. There was a couple of receivers there. They're going to need to figure out their spacing to give Blevins a chance tonight.
2-by-2 set here on 3rd down. Going back to the halfback screen. They worked on the first time, but it's not going to work here as the defense allows only 5 yards, and it's going to be a punt to the Seminoles.
Good job swarming on that one. They tried to get that screen going again. This time it was read pretty well, and they were able to run him down before Smith could get to the first down marker.
And the punt will go into the end zone. All right, so now Florida State, what do you want to see from them? I know they are still in the playoff hope. They're still in the playoff race. They're number 11 coming into this, but you also don't want to have that letdown.
No, and they just got to continue to be consistent. Stay balanced. They ran the ball pretty well last week, over 160 yards rushing as a team, and they can't turn it over like they did here.
No, it is intercepted by the Gators, and what a turning point there for Mike Middleton. His first interception on the night and the first turnover for the Seminoles, and it comes on their first play from scrimmage.
And rivalry games like this can swing on big plays like that. And a good job by Florida's defense. Tried to take a shot early on them, but they were right there to make the play, and now they start at midfield.
1st and 10 for Ronnie Blevins. Dropped back, pressure coming, and he's going to have to sell this one to the fans as Nebraska is up early, 3-0 in Stillwater. That one over on Twitch.tv. Meanwhile, over here on YouTube, it's still 0-0. But Blevins will connect with Ty Patton across the middle for a pickup of 4, setting up another 3rd and 6.
And all of Blevins' success so far tonight has been on those in-breaking routes across the middle. They're going to need to start to get a running game going to kind of give him some room to work.
And it's going to be 4th and 1 as Fozzie Brown with the reception, but not enough to get past the marker. And here, another punt for the Gators back to the Seminoles.
And after that interception, that's a little bit disappointing for this Florida offense. And they had Brown open on the sideline. He just couldn't turn it up and stay in bounds long enough to get the first down.
All right, so Florida State, after the interception by that Rocco Lacey threw, breathing a sigh of relief here and getting the ball back.
Yeah, their defense did a great job on the quick change defense there. They got the 3 and out that they needed, and their offense has a chance to come back and get on the field and get some points going. Gene Patty John, with a pickup of 4 on the play, his first grab, and he goes out of bounds, so 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Seminoles. And this time, Lacey just took the short underneath throw to give himself a little bit of a rhythm and some confidence going. Lacey up the middle on the option keeper, and that's going to be a good play. And that first down for the Seminoles, get their first down and get their offense going here and getting it in rhythm. Yeah, it's a confidence booster. After the turnover on the first drive, you come out and within 2 plays, you get yourself another set of downs. Good job. 1st and 10, throwing across the middle. He was looking for the receiver going across the middle, but not able to connect, so 2nd down and 10. Yeah, that was Michael Brown coming across the middle. Had his hands on it, couldn't quite haul it in, so a good stop there on 1st down from Florida. Michael Brown want to have that one back. Lacey to the sidelines. Pass is complete to Malik Harris for 12, and a 1st down once again for the Seminoles. And this is a good job there by Lacey getting that ball out there. It was a good throw. Put it out there where only Malik Harris could get it, and he makes a nice toe tapper along the sidelines for the 1st down. Play action, Lacey across the middle, connects, and it's going to be a walk-in touchdown for the Seminoles, and they go up early. Matthew Moyer turned 54 yards out. Great play there by Moyer. He just outran the entire defense from the line of scrimmage. Nobody over there. It must have been a blown assignment by the Florida defense. He's just running down the hash wide open, and then nobody was going to catch him in the foot race. And his first touchdown of the season, and it's a big one, as it gives Florida State on the board first, 6-0, and we'll see Johnny Growler out to attempt the extra point. But a 5-play, 78-yard drive, only 49 seconds off the game clock, as the extra point is through the uprights and good. So now 7-0, Florida State on top of Florida. And that was a good drive coming back off the interception that they threw on their first play of the ball game. Lacey found himself a rhythm, made a few nice passes, and then hit the home run there to end the drive. Now, this is also big for Florida State as well, because they're coming in losing their last 3 straight games. So this could be another big play for Florida State, where maybe they get their offense clicking here a little bit, and before you know it, maybe this turns into one of those games where Florida State, everything starts to click for them. Yeah, and anytime you're coming into a game with a losing streak like this, you want to find ways to get things going in the right direction. And a couple of big stops for their defense and the big play for the offense is a good way to do it. Blevins rolling out to the right, and he's going to take off and run. Breaks out of 1 tackle, fumbled the ball on the play, and it is going to be recovered by the Gators. Good job, great awareness there, just getting back on the ball. That was Oliver Bott, just diving back on the ball. Designed rollout, and Blevins decided he was going to keep it, and they're going to review this. Yeah, it looks like he's down, so that'll actually pick up Florida a couple more yards there if the play is reversed. Elijah Toro on the play, number 17 for Florida State, the corner coming in and trying to get the forced fumble on Blevins, but it looks like it's going to be overturned, and it is. So Florida regains possession, so Blevins breathing a sigh of relief. Yeah, and even if it is the ground that's causing the fumble, you want to hold on to that ball if you're a ball carrier. You don't want to put that in the referee's hands. Throwing it out wide, pass is going to be caught by Timms, and it's going to be a pickup of 19 on the sidelines as the Blevins to Timms connection seeming to work here early for the Gators. And that was a really good throw and catch by Blevins and Timms. A little comeback route along the sideline. Timms does a good job keeping his feet in bounds, and Blevins had to find him between the corner and the safety in the zone coverage. Good job there. Levi Timms had 220 receiving yards in this game last season, looking to maybe be another thorn in the backside of Tom Pence and the Seminoles. But here, Sidney Banks Jr. with a pickup of 11. And now we're seeing Blevins get a little bit of a rhythm going. He makes a couple of good throws after the potential fumble.
He's going to look down to the sidelines on the left side, and it's caught by Fozzie Brown. Pick up of 8, and again, 2nd and short upcoming. So the playbook open here for the Gators.
Absolutely. You can see a little play action, another rollout maybe by Blevins, or maybe get the running game going.
There goes Doc Smith. He's on the left side. He's got a block downfield, and he will get out of bounds and will be pushed out by Roscoe Mack.
I like that call, 2nd and short. You know, if you run it and you get stopped, you've got another shot at it. So take your chances on the run. You only ran for 71 yards a week ago against Miami, so it's something they're going to have to improve on tonight.
7-0. Seminoles on top of the Gators early in this rivalry matchup. Doc Smith trying to go to the left side yet again, but it is not there. As for the first time, Akuma Taloke gets his name called, and they're a hit for a only pickup of 1 on the play.
And a good job by Taloke just getting over there, scraping from his linebacker position. And this guy is around the ball all the time, so we're going to say his name a lot, I have a feeling.
Oh, yeah, he knows exactly where the ball is at all times. As Blevins trying to break out wide, and that is not going to work as Kyoko Winter on the play coming in and getting a stop and getting tackled for loss.
And good job. And he just fights off a block. Looked like he was coming on maybe a delayed rush. Fights off a block and is able to get into the backfield as Blevins tries to take off and makes a big sack there.
Meanwhile, Deion Hawkins, the halfback for the Cowboys, scores midway through the first quarter as Oklahoma State getting on the board, and they're up 7-3 over Nebraska over on twitch.tv. Blevins to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Had the receiver, but just overshot him.
Yeah, the receiver was open in the back of the end zone. Blevins just got to set his feet and make a good throw there, and this one would have been tied up.
Sidney Banks Jr. was the one that was downfield, and so Florida having to settle for a field goal, and both games now are at the same score, 7-3.
And that was a good answer drive by Florida. I know they wish they would have gotten the 7 points there, but after giving up the big play, your offense gives your defense some time on the sideline to recover, and at least you got something on the board to keep the shutout out of reach.
Yeah, so 7-3 is the score, and we get to see the Florida State offense, who Matthew Moyer definitely wants to have a repeat of the last drive, as he was 54-yard touchdown bomb. And here, Rocco Lacey will fire it to James Bays for a pickup of 8, so 2nd and short upcoming for the Seminoles.
And good job just getting out there in the flat by Bays and just sitting there waiting for his quarterback to look down, a little check down route, and a big pickup on first down.
Play action, but Lacey's just got to throw this one away. Nothing open. It looked like he had the running back out of the backfield if he wanted to take it there, Nate.
Yeah, he had him coming out in the flat, but I'm not sure if the fullback was quite ready for that throw. Florida was bringing a lot of heat, and Lacey does the wise thing and just kind of throws it over top of everybody.
Lacey will throw that one, but he's going to fall incomplete. Was looking for Hayden Pettijohn, but it falls incomplete. So 4th down and 2. And look at this. Gators getting a stop, and they're going to get the ball back.
Yeah, and that was a big drop by Pettijohn. He had the first down there if he holds on to it. So Florida gets the big stop on a 3 and out, and now a chance to get downfield and put more points on the board.
As the Gators will start at their own 43-yard line. Just want to give a shout out to all 31 watching on YouTube. We got S14 Gene, Tom Pence, of course, Akuma Talokic in there as well, Leisha, G-Man, SWCC, as Blevins will be sacked for a loss on the play. And again, the defense for the Seminoles and Alexander Barnes in particular coming up with his 2nd sack.
And they tried that little rollout again to Blevins' right, and he just didn't have any time to get rid of it. They may have to scrap that one or set it up with something else. Because right now, every time he rolls out, Florida State's defense is right there.
Receiver coming in motion from left to right, setting up in the slot. Blevins was going to fire it back to the right side. Fozzie Brown pick up at 16, and that's going to set up a manageable 3rd and 3 for the Gators.
And a little wheel route there by Fozzie Brown, and he must not have been comfortable with where his feet were on the sideline because he had a lot of room to run. Instead, he just makes sure his feet are in bounds and winds up falling down before he could get to the first down marker.
As Blevins looking across the middle, he's going to convert the first down and a lot more as he finds his walk-on, as he's going to keep on trucking as Mark Schneider pick up a 31 on the play.
And this time, Florida State brought pressure. A couple of linebackers blitzed, and the tight end just sits right in the hole where they came from, and there was nobody around him. And that's a huge pickup on third down for Florida.
Yeah, look at that. He even broke out of a tackle as well. He wanted that touchdown, but he comes up just about 15, 17 yards short of that, of hitting pay dirt. But 1st and 10. Blevins rolling out again. This time it works out as it's not a sack, but it falls incomplete as he had the receiver open.
And that time the rollout, he just didn't set his feet. He's got to set and make a good throw, get those shoulders squared, because he had a guy open on the sideline.
Bring it underneath. Blevin connects with Oliver Bott for a pickup of 5, setting up a 3rd and 5.
And right now, that's where Blevins is living, is in the middle of the field with his big receivers like Bott. They're just getting to a spot and turning around and making sure that defenders can't get through them to the ball.
Blevins, quick throw to the back of the end zone, incomplete. Not allowing his receivers to get open, probably feeling the pressure of Alexander Barnes. And again, Florida State Seminoles coming up big and bending but not breaking down here in the red zone and forcing the Gators to another field goal attempt as it's through the uprights and good. So now a 1-point game here at Doak Campbell Stadium.
No, Florida is being Florida right now. They're hanging around. They've done it all year long. And in a game like this, Florida State can't let them stay in it, because Florida has enough firepower on offense that they can pull an upset here.
Yeah, I mean, even though Florida State does have that one turnover, Rocco Lacey threw an interception. Outside of that, it's been fairly clean by both teams. It's just the defense for Florida coming up and getting some stops here. So Rocco Lacey will begin as the running back goes out in motion from behind out to the left side. But Gene Pettijohn with the pickup of 7 on the play, so 2nd and 3.
Nope. Pettijohn making up for the drop on the last possession, snags that one and kind of pays the price there along the sideline. Big hit to hold him to 7.
Eddie Blunt coming down the corner and cleaning out Gene Pettijohn's clock there a little bit. So 2nd down and 3 for Rocco Lacey. Dropping back, empty set, pressure starting to collapse around him. He's going to get sacked on the play.
And a great job getting to him. Ben Smith fights off a block, and as he tries to take off there, Lacey couldn't get to the corner as he was just chased down by this Florida defense.
Drew Bowman getting his hands on there first, slowing down Rocco Lacey. And Ben Smith coming in and finishing up the sack. So 3rd and 8 upcoming for the Seminoles offense.
Yeah, and this is a big play for Florida's defense, too. You get this Florida State offense off the field, you got a chance to take the lead.
3rd and 8, blitz coming. But Rocco Lacey connects, but it's going to be 1 yard short. Found Malik Harris on the slant for a pickup of 7. But a good tackle as Matthias Ebby with the stop, holding him short 1 yard of the first down marker.
And that stop is a result of the blitz. They got free, and they made Lacey throw it faster than he wanted to.
Oh, fumble on the punt return, but it's recovered almost a month. But as Florida able to still hold on to his Ebby, who made a big play there to get the stop, just seemed to lose the ball in the lights.
Yeah, lost it in the lights. Maybe the wind was making it dance around a little bit. Fortunate to fall on it, and now Florida's got a chance to take the lead.
So 1st down and 10, 1:07 left to go. Bott in motion. He's going to line up, making it a strong side. But Doc Smith is going to be hit and dropped for a loss on the play, as that was blown up by Zap Warren.
And great job, and blown up was the right phrase there. Warren gets through there and meets Doc Smith before he could get any momentum going.
Yeah, and Oliver Bott needs to see that and maybe pick up that block and get something going. 2nd and 15. Blevins deep shot, but the receiver was open, but just out of bounds, not on the same page with his receiver.
Yeah, his receivers are getting a step downfield when they decide to take the shot long. Blevins has just got to be accurate on one of these long throws, and Florida's going to have a big play.
Need to convert a 3rd down. Blevins, pressure in his face, delivers it, but it falls incomplete. Was looking for Ty Patton, but the defense was there and gets the stop. And again, Florida State coming up with a big play here on 3rd and long.
And it was Roscoe Mack. He was right there in the hip pocket of the receiver. They tried a little comeback route after the deep route on the last play, and Mack wasn't fooled, and he knocks it down.
All right, so real quick, Nate. Oh, nice return here out wide, breaking out of a tackle is Elijah Toro, so 21-yard return. I thought he was going to break it out. But what do you want to see here from, I know both teams, this has turned into a little bit of a defensive battle, but what do you want to see here from the Florida State offense real quick?
I'd like to see a little bit of a running game going. That'll give your quarterback a chance to work the play action, and the touchdown throw was off the play action, so that's something that can give these quarterbacks a little bit of an edge when they do decide to start throwing it again.
As Malik Harris with another grab as he's going to be tackled down by Jordan Earp.
Yeah, and they decided not to go to the running game because what do I know? And they find a wide open receiver across the middle, so a good route, and Lacey puts a good ball on him.
Lacey dropping back, looking over to the left side. Pass is going to be caught. Michael Brown pick up a 7 on the play, and under 12 seconds left to go in the first quarter. That might do it for the first quarter, but it's going to set up a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, good quick throw just to get it 2nd and short going.
1 second left, and they will not get a playoff. It looked like they wanted to, but Rocco Lacey will take this into the second quarter as an interception by Rocco Lacey did not hurt the Seminoles, as the Seminoles are still on top 7-6 here, and they will get the ball, and they will be back right after this. After you're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Trying to get to the outside for the first time, Gabe Dowden, but he's going to be stopped for a loss of 3 on the play as the defense for the Gators still stepping up big.
Yeah, Carlos Cooper going to get credit for a tackle there, but there were multiple white jerseys in the area, and a good job as Florida State did finally try and go to the running game. Florida was ready for it.
Jordan Earp was the first one to get a hand or to slow down Gabe Dowden, trying to set up the halfback screen, but that's not going to work as Rocco Lacey can't connect and probably does the smart thing throwing that away. It looked like the defense for Florida was reading that screen like a book.
Yeah, absolutely. They saw that the linemen were letting them go, and they peeled off. They had everything covered up, and that forces a long field goal attempt.
Yeah, it's going to be no good by Johnny Growler, and kind of surprised that they went for the long field goal there, but instead of trying to maybe punt and pin Florida deep.
Yeah, that may have been the right play, but you got confidence in your kicker with Growler, and maybe the wind played a factor in that one because he looked like he had the distance. He just missed it wide.
Yeah, now you set up Florida in good field position, but Blevins having to throw it away on first down.
And again, if you're confident in your defense, you can take that chance. And Florida State's defense has done the job so far tonight. They've given up only 2 field goals.
Blevins doesn't say anything he likes, takes off and runs with it, and he's going to get enough for the first down before Taloke and company bring him down.
And that was just a good job by Ronnie Blevins. Nothing downfield, didn't force it, found the seam in the middle, and he took off and got a big first down for Florida.
First and 10, Blevins tries to stop the halfback screen. It's worked a couple times. Doc Smith gets it, turns upfield on the right side, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Pick up the 12. Meanwhile, Casey Bronco, the halfback for Nebraska, ties the game up in Stillwater, running one in just minutes into the second quarter. All tied up at 10. That one over on twitch.tv. Doc Smith trying to find his inner Casey Bronco as he's still on his feet. He is still up, and he's going to get inside the 25.
And that was a really good 18-yard run. It feels like he probably should have got more on that one as he broke just about every tackle from a Florida State defender there. He finally drug down, but doing a good job running hard up the middle. And that's something Florida is going to need to do more of as this night goes on if they're going to win this ball game.
I wish we had AWS so we could get some stats on that one. That would have been really nice to see. As Sidney Banks Jr. with a pickup of 7, excuse me. So it's going to be 2nd and 3.
And they go right back to the short passing game. That's where Florida's passing game has found some success. Little 7-yard hitch route and put it right on the receiver in the 2nd and short.
Tight end bot in motion, play action. Blevins will fire it back underneath. Pass is going to be caught by Casey Stewart for a pickup of 1, but again, not able to get a first down on 2nd down. Now bringing up a 3rd and 1.
Oh, they tried to swing it to the fullback after the play fake. It was a good job by Florida State's defense, but 3rd and short, in an I formation, you can pound it up the middle or you got a chance to go play action again.
Yeah, they're going to run it with Stephen Fellows the second as he picks up 4 and a first down. And so the secondary player for the Florida Gators comes in on offense. and converts the first down on third down. So it's going to be first and goal. Hand off to Fellows. The second, once again, trying to get to the outside, but just like everybody else today, Alexander Barnes will put his weight on Stephen Fellows the second.
And right read, he had to cut that one out. There was nothing in the middle. But again, Barnes just does an outstanding job fighting off a block and making himself another tackle.
Now second and goal, ball around the 7-yard line of the Seminoles. Bot in motion from left to right as he goes back to the left side, looking to the end zone. Touchdown as Blevins connects on that play and finds Fozzie Brown in the end zone for 6.
A great job there. They sent the tight end in motion and then brought him back across the formation. Some of the Florida State defenders followed him, and Fozzie Brown is able to sneak across the end line and make a great catch, and a really good throw there by Blevins to put that one on him.
Yeah, maybe explain to the viewers, what does that do when you move the tight end in motion and then have him go back from the way that he came? What does that do for the defense?
Well, if they are paying attention, a lot of times that tight end will actually get lost going back across the field. So they did a good job following him with their eyes. Unfortunately, they lost the receiver in the back of the end zone. So when you've got so much motion going on, you've got a lot to focus on, and someone's going to come free.
As the Gators are now up for the first time in the game, 13-7, as Fozzie Brown gets, get this, his 4th touchdown reception of the season. Dude is just killing it this season for the Gators.
Yeah, he's always finding himself open and makes the big play when he needs to.
What can Rocco Lacey do? Can he get this drive going? He will. He'll start it off with 7. And Florida State Seminoles, if they want to stay in this game, they need to start getting into the Gators side of the territory.
Yeah, they've just got to be more consistent. They had the big drive on their second drive. It was actually a quick drive, made some nice big plays, and they haven't really gotten into a rhythm since, and they're going to have to convert this third down here because Florida's defense is kind of taking over this first half.
Yeah, it looked like Gabe Dowden was the intended target, but just not on the same page with Rocco Lacey. Trips to the bottom of the formation here on 3rd and 3. Rocco looking that way, but almost intercepted, as Matthias Ebby will get credited with the deflection.
Yeah, Ebby was right there, and there wasn't really any chance for Lacey to complete that pass. Good coverage again from this Florida defense, and they've been all over these receivers all night long.
And now Florida, after just having a big touchdown drive where they converted a couple third downs, they get the ball back now, and this could be maybe a turning point in the game where maybe Florida can get a hold of the momentum.
Yeah, they need to put another drive together if they're going to do that and come up with another touchdown. Field goal in a game like this isn't really going to do them a lot of good, but a good drive the last time, if they can duplicate that, they'll take control.
Looking for Oliver Bott, coming across the formation, but it falls incomplete as the defense was there to knock it away.
Yeah, good job just getting there, knocking the ball out of his hands. Bott had it. Good hit, just jarred it loose.
Throwing it underneath. Blevins connects to Bott this time, pick up a 4, but again, another 3rd and 6. So this has been right where they've been around for most of their third down attempts.
And they've had some success going to the halfback screen, so let's see if they go back to it.
Split back, pressure coming, delivers it underneath, pass is caught, but it's not going to be enough. Fozzie Brown, the one that caught the touchdown that got Florida the lead, not able to get there as just 1 yard short of the first down marker, so Florida will have to punt this one back to FSU. Meanwhile, Casey Bronco once again for Nebraska, the halfback, 13-yard touchdown run for Nebraska as they're up now 17-10 midway through the second quarter. That one again going over on twitch.tv in Stillwater, Oklahoma. But here in Tallahassee, Florida at Doak Campbell Stadium, first down and 10 as unranked Florida trying to get their first win of the season and pull off a improbable upset against number 11 Florida State, who is still looking and still have hopes for making the playoffs.
Yeah, but Florida State's offense is going to have to find their rhythm again. And I think maybe the key will be going to the ground game and trying to loosen things up at some point for Lacey to take one of those big shots.
Yeah, there's Matthew Moyer, pickup of 7 on the play, 3rd and 3. As Florida State, they need to start converting third downs. They are 0 for 4 in the game so far, and we're under 5 minutes left to go in a very fast-moving first half. Meanwhile, Gabe Dowden up the middle for a pickup of 4, and that's going to be enough to move the chains.
And there's that first third down conversion you were talking about. And this time they were able to get into a third and manageable. It left the playbook open for them, and they were able to run the football and pick up that first down.
Lacey dropping back, going to take off and run with it up the middle. Breaks out of one tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to pick up 5 on the play before the Gators swarm and get him down.
And again, not a designed run, but Lacey does the right thing, didn't see anything open, and takes off. And the more yards you're able to pick up on the ground, you're going to force those defensive linebackers and secondary members to come upfield.
And there he goes downfield, breaking out of one tackle, but then being chased from behind and being brought down by Mike Middleton, who has an interception on the game. If you look right there, he got by Middleton at first, but then had to break out his Seti Blunt, but then that allowed Mike Middleton to chase him back down.
Yeah, Middleton kind of bid on the inside give there on the read, and he was beaten to the outside, but a good hustle play just getting back downfield and making a tackle.
Meanwhile, Lacey connects with Michael Brown for a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2 upcoming.
A good out route. Now, he threw that into a crowd, and not a throw you want to see a quarterback make too often, but he get away with it there.
Lacey dropping back, 2nd and 2, looking underneath, finds his running back, breaks out of one tackle, is going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first down. Gabe Dowden being used here in the second quarter, and a really nice play right there to pick up the first down.
Yeah, good individual effort. He was just the release valve there, and Lacey had to find him, and Dowden does a good job breaking the tackle and getting the first down.
Lacey looking across the middle, finds Hayden Pettijohn for a pickup of 8 on the play, going to stop 2nd and 2, and the Seminoles are marching downfield.
And this is a big answered drive. Need points here, and this offense has turned it on, and they're down inside the scoring zone.
Gabe Dowden up the middle, and he's going to power his way home as the Seminoles answer, as Stephen Fellows II gets trucked into the end zone as Gabe Dowden gets into the end zone for his 3rd rushing touchdown on the season. And that's a big one for Florida State, as with the extra point upcoming, snap is down, kick is on the way, and it's good. Florida State regains the lead 14-13 with 3:08 left to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a huge drive for Florida State to get the lead back, and a great run there by Dowden. The offensive line opened up a huge hole, and no one was there to meet him until he was at the 2-yard line, and he did the rest on his own.
All right, so with 3:08 left to go, Nate, I mean, with the way that Florida has been playing, they're playing like a team that wants to pull off the upset. What do you want to see from them in the last 3:08 here?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Things have worked. You've been stopped a couple of times deep in Florida State's territory and forced to kick a couple of field goals. You keep putting drives together and scoring points, you're going to give yourself a chance.
Oliver Bott right there breaks out a couple of tackles before Akoma Tolok decides to, you know what, I'm just going to put this guy on his back, and he rightfully does, but not before Bott picks up 8 yards.
Yeah, just a little swing route. Again, the tight end and the running backs, just little check down throws. But right now, both quarterbacks having success with those, and I would expect that to continue for the rest of the night.
Levens lines up in the pistol set. It's going to be trips to the top of the formation. He's going to keep it on the option keeper, but it's going to be blown up in the backfield, courtesy of Kyoko Winner.
Yeah, good job there from Florida State's defense, and in particular, Winter there shooting the gap, and he did a good job reading that option play. And he may have been coming for the running back and just realized fast enough that Blevins had kept it.
Now they're going to try the halfback screen. Doc Smith getting it, and he's going to pick up only 2 on the play, but it's not going to be enough to pick up the first down. It's going to be 4th and 4, and Florida punting the football back to maybe a Florida State team that seems to have righted the ship on offense.
Yeah, and a good job by Florida State's defense there. It was 3rd and 6. They anticipated screen, and they stopped it. And now this Florida State offense, as you said, they've found their rhythm, and that could be bad news for this Florida defense if that continues.
This might be one of the better games that we've seen from Florida to open up the game. I mean, coming in 0-6 is never, no one ever wants to do that. But, you know, when you're playing against a rival, sometimes it just brings out the best in your team. And here, they're playing lights out here. And maybe, hopefully, they can keep this going through the second half as well. But Michael Brown, pickup of 11, first down for Rocco Lacey and the Seminoles.
Yeah, good throw and catch to get that first down. And to your point, you know, you're playing your biggest rival, your in-state rival, a team you love to hate, and a team that's got playoff hopes on the line. So if you can come into their place and spoil that, that should bring out the best in any team.
Lacey will fire this one out to the right side. Pass is going to be caught, but not enough. It's going to be only a pickup of 1 on the play as he connected with Michael Brown. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. They're going to hurry it back to the line of scrimmage. 2-by-2 set here. And pistol as Gabe Dowden will go out in motion. Lacey will fire it to Dowden, but it's off his helmet. If there was a player there, that could have been intercepted, maybe off the deflection off the helmet.
Yeah, anytime there's a deflected ball, quarterbacks kind of start to hold their breath. He had Dowden out there by himself. He may have just threw it a little too quick.
Picked up the blitz, but Lacey had his receiver downfield. I believe it was Malik Harris or Jordan Lee running down the sidelines, not able to connect those. So 4th and 9, and Florida State punting the football as they got into Gators territory. But maybe a missed opportunity there that the Seminoles would like to have back.
Yeah, Florida took a chance, and they brought a lot of heat. And one of the receivers got free down the sideline, and there was nobody within 20 yards of him. And Lacey just couldn't make a good throw. I don't know if it got held up in the wind there. We got a little bit of wind going, and both quarterbacks have seemed to struggle with the deep throws tonight.
Blevins will slide down, picking up 4 on the play as Florida will burn their first timeout. Teams now with both. Only 2 remaining for the rest of the first half. With 1:30 left to go, Blevins dropping back, throwing it across the middle, incomplete.
Now, big hit there by the Florida State defense. There were a couple of guys in that area. Fortunate for Blevins, the ball falls to the ground instead of getting intercepted. So big 3rd down play here. A quick stop could give Florida State a chance to score more points.
Quick throw out to the tight end, but Bott's not going to be able to get close to the line of scrimmage. Is again another big play by Charles Hester, and that will be a punt back to Florida State as they burn their 2nd timeout, and they got 1 left with 1:20 left to go.
Yeah, great stop by this defense. A quick 3 and out. They're going to get great field position after this punt, and 1 timeout in 1:13. You've got plenty of time to score more points before the half here.
1st down and 10. Ball inside the Gators territory at the 46. As Rocco Lacey empties head shotgun formation, takes the snap, drops back, pocket starting to collapse, throws it just before the pressure gets there. Michael Brown pick up the bait.
Good quick throw and catch. You get 8, you're set up 2nd and short. Now they're going to hustle to the line.
2nd and 2. Lacey doesn't see anything he likes, takes off and runs with it. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Trying to break out of a tackle, but it's not going to work. But with 54 seconds left to go, clock will stop as they set the sticks. But it's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to hurry it up here. Still going to be in the empty set formation, waiting for everybody to get lined up. 50 seconds left to go in the 2nd quarter. Lacey dropping back, throwing it across the middle. Pass is going to be caught by Matthew Moyer for a gain of 7.
And another good quick throw. Still plenty of time. Hold on to that timeout. You might need that here in a second to set up a field goal.
37 seconds left to go. Lacey again will find Gene Pettijohn for a pickup of 6.
And these quick throws are working. Florida's going to have to take a chance and play press coverage here.
1st and 10 now inside the CFSL red zone. Lacey dropping back, throwing it across the middle. Will find Michael Brown for a pickup of 7. So 2nd and 3 with 20 seconds left to go. Still 1 timeout left for Rocco Lacey. Moving around in the pocket, throwing it underneath. Pass is caught once again by Michael Brown. Pickup of 11. Gonna be 1st and goal.
And you got a couple of shots here if you hurry to get it into the end zone.
13, 12, 10 seconds left. 1st and goal. Lacey dropping back, looking to the end zone. Pocket starting to collapse, having to throw this one away with 5 seconds left. Now the question is, do you decide and run one more play, or do you take the field goal?
Well, you got a timeout. You could have possibly run a quick play and called your timeout, but they're going to play it safe here and kick the field goal now.
We'll see Johnny Growler out to attempt chip shot field goal through the uprights and good. So now Florida State extends the lead 17-13. Still got 3 seconds left to go in the first half.
Now, and that could have been worse for Florida. They got it down to the 1. I think if I'm Florida State, I line up and maybe run it once with the fullback or quarterback sneak, something quick, and just call your timeout and then take the field goal if you didn't score. As it stands, a good stop for Florida because they're still right in this game.
3 seconds left to go, as it looks like Florida might just take this into the half. It's going to be a handoff to Dot Smith up the middle, as he will pick up close to 15 yards. I'm going to say 13, and that's going to take us to the halftime break with the Gators only down 4, 13-17, as the Seminoles will lead this going into halftime in this rivalry game. Yeah, so Nate, as we come into the halftime break, it just seems like Florida has been there. They were in the lead for most of that first and part of the second quarter, but then Florida State got on the board and got into the end zone. And then it just seems like the Florida offense really hasn't been able to really cap their drives off.
Yeah, a couple of good drives early in the ball game ended in field goals, or this could be a completely different game. Florida State's defense did a good job making some adjustments, and then their offense was able to spring to life there later in the half.
All right, so now let's start to get into adjustments. What do you want to see from both teams here for Florida State and Florida, respectively?
I think both teams need to run the ball maybe a little bit more to open things up. I know they want to throw the ball. They got a lot of talented receivers, and both quarterbacks are pretty accurate. A running game here will help, but Florida holding the edge in the time of possession could come in big also down the stretch as Florida State's defense may start to wear down.
And only one turnover. That was Rocco Lacey on the first play of the drive to open up Florida State. He decided to take a shot deep, and Mike Milton able to jump and intercept the football. So that is the lone interception as Florida State will start with the ball here in the second half. Just want to give a shout out to all 28 watching on YouTube. Akoma Taloke is in there. Tom Pence, Nathan Brown, Leisha CB is in there. Shane is in chat as well. Scrolling up here. Derek Lacey, Hayden Patajon is in there. So if I might have missed you, I apologize, but thank you guys for viewing this one as the rivalry between Florida and Florida State still 4-point game. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, good quick throw, and again, just come out of the locker room and try and get your rhythm going. And this is a big drive coming out of the locker room for both teams.
All right, Elijah, I'll start calling you by your first name then. I apologize if I messed up, but there it is. So 3rd and 4 now for Gabe Dowden with the reception. And here it's going to be another 3rd down in Florida State. It's only 1 of 6.
Yeah, and you got to start converting 3rd downs again, because that'll keep Florida's offense on the sideline, and that's where you need to keep Blevins and company.
And it's going to be 4th and 4. Darryl Craig getting in there, getting his first sack as Lacey tried to escape the pocket but ran into his own lineman and then falls to the ground. So the first possession of the second half is going to be a punt for the Seminoles.
Yeah, big 3 and out for the Florida defense. Coming out of the break, you know you're down, you need a stop, and you get it on 3 plays. Now you set up your offense in good field position, and let's see if Blevins and company can get a rhythm going and get this lead back.
1st down and 10 upcoming for Ronnie Blevins. And the Gators offense, 8:11 left to go, just opening up the 3rd quarter. Going to be a Doc Smith handoff for a pickup of 6. Meanwhile, going on over in Stillwater, Basher Vanian, a little toe drag, swag, touchdown in the corner of the end zone as Oklahoma State ties it up at 17 early in the 3rd quarter, going over on twitch.tv. Meanwhile, here in Tallahassee on YouTube, throwing it underneath, but that's going to be broken up on the play. And what a shot that was by Winter.
Yeah, Winter got over there quickly and made a big hit on the receiver as the ball got there, breaks it up, and now it's 3rd down for Florida.
3rd and 4. Blevins looking across the middle. It looked like Ty Patton. If he would have just stopped instead of coming back to the football, that might have been a 1st down with the forward momentum.
Yeah, and unfortunately, doing what you're taught as the receiver there and coming back to your quarterback cost him a couple of yards. And a good tackle in the open field by Florida State's defense and forces a 3 and out for Florida's offense.
So 1st down and 10. We will see the Seminoles getting the ball back here. So both teams punting on their first possession of the second half, as well to see what Rocco Lacey and the offense for the Seminoles have in store. It'll be a pistol set to start. Looking across the middle, that one almost intercepted. So living a little bit dangerously as it falls incomplete.
Yeah, good job by Carlos Cooper getting back in coverage. Just dropped him back off his interior position there, and he does a great job breaking that one up.
Oh, that one could have been as well falling incomplete. Matthias Hebe getting in there. So 3rd and 10 quickly for the Seminoles.
Yeah, a couple of quick throws, and both of them were dangerous. Florida can take advantage of this. They might wind up with really good field position.
Pressure up the middle, throws it before he's hit, connects with Michael Brown for a pickup of 14 and a first down for the Seminoles.
Well, after two ill-advised throws on first and second down, Rocco Lacey stands in there, takes a big hit, and delivers one of his best thrown balls of the night for a big first down.
Throwing it underneath, pass is caught once again by Brown, being used heavily since the Matthew Moyer touchdown, already up to 72 yards receiving.
And a good job by Brown there, jumping up there and making a catch with the defender right there underneath him, and then turns it upfield for a few extra yards.
Pistol looking underneath as that one's going to be caught by James Bates, the tight end, for no gain on the play. So the Gators getting out there and tackling. And it's going to be a 3rd and 4 as they have 2 conversions on 3rd down in the night.
Yeah, and Florida State needs to continue to pick up some first downs on 3rd down. They've gotten the last couple of 3rd down conversions, and that was a big one.
Yeah, Gene Pettijohn with a pickup of 8 on the play. So first down once again for the Seminoles. And this can be a really good drive now, with already converting 2 straight 3rd down conversions and maybe taking some of the life out of the Gators defensively, as Rocco Lacey will connect with Moyer for a pickup of 7.
Yeah, and anytime you get a chance to get the opposing offense off the field, you want to take advantage of it. And so giving up 2 big 3rd downs already in this drive can really deflate their confidence. They're going to need a couple of big plays here.
Jordan Earp with 5 tackles on the night so far, as Rocco Lacey throwing it underneath. Pass is going to be caught by Pettijohn, the tight end, for another pickup of 7 on the play, and another first down. This time on 2nd down, they don't even have to get to 3rd down.
And when you're an offense and you're not having a lot of success on 3rd down, that's the best success you can have. You get it on 1st or 2nd, keep the chains moving, and this is a really good drive for Florida State after a couple of punts early in this half.
Dowden going in motion out of the backfield, but Rocco Lacey going to throw it to the left, and he's going to connect on the sidelines, pick up a 5 to Malik Harris.
Now, good job by Malik Harris getting his feet down and making a good catch. Now 2nd and 5, you got a lot of options here for Florida State.
Running across the middle, he connects and getting it deep inside Florida territory. Michael Brown for a pickup of 14 and gets it inside the CFSL red zone.
Brown is now at double digits in catches tonight with 10. A good job getting open tonight, and he's making the catch every time it's thrown in his direction.
Woods up to 5 tackles as well. First down and 10. Lacey still connecting, still firing dots, and this one is going to be to Michael Brown yet again. Pickup of 9 and a 2nd and short upcoming for the Gators.
Yeah, good job just turning around and turning your number to the quarterback. And right now, Rocco Lacey is throwing the ball right on the money.
Dowden motioning out of the backfield. Lacey will fire it underneath, and luckily that one wasn't intercepted, as Earp was there as well as Stephen Fellows II, who was probably waiting for the interception.
Yeah, and this is about the 3rd time this drive that Florida's had their hands on a pass. They're going to have to start squeezing them and getting Florida State's offense off the field.
Lacey to the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Looking for Matthew Moyer as Woods coming up with the deflection, and Fellows dove for the interception attempt in the end zone, but comes up short. So Florida's defense coming up big, bending and not breaking, and now having to settle the Florida State offense for a field goal as the snap is down, and it's through the uprights. And so it's back to a 7-point game as it's 20-13, Florida State on top of Florida.
Yeah, and a good drive from Florida State's offense, and a good answer there late in the drive from the Florida defense, forcing the field goal, keeping it within a 1-scored game, and giving your offense a chance to get it tied up here on this drive.
Yeah, but wait, Nate, just for a minute here, I mean, you got Florida State that drove down, converted a couple 3rd downs. What does that do for the defense of Florida, knowing that they held them to a field goal on that drive?
Well, after giving up some plays on that drive, getting that stop is definitely a confidence boost, and they know that they can come back out there. And they've had some success against Florida State's offense tonight, so they just got to keep playing and making plays.
Doc Smith with a pick up a 3. He was wrestled down by Alexander Barnes. And it's going to be 2nd and 7 as Blevins, for one of the few times, he's going to go under center with Doc Smith in the backfield, dropping back 5 steps. The pocket's starting to collapse. He decides to take off. He's going to pick up 2 yards on the play before the pressure got there.
Yeah, and a good job just sitting in the pocket for as long as he could, and it was starting to collapse around him, so he takes off up the middle, and Alexander Barnes does a good job fighting off a block and coming and chasing him down.
3rd and 5, halfback screen. Doc Smith breaking out of a tackle. He's got another first down on a halfback screen. Pick up a 17 before he's going to be wrestled down by Elijah Toro.
And every time Florida has gotten into a 3rd and medium, this is the play call that they've gone to. And it's just a little simple screen pass. Florida State had it defended fairly well. A good job breaking at one tackle, and then another big pickup for Florida on a 3rd down screen pass.
Give me that was Charles Hester with the diving tackle, and big tackle there, or else Elijah Kumatalok was looking to clean out Doc Smith's clock. His line is taking a shot, but it falls incomplete.
And again, we've seen both quarterbacks down that sideline have open receivers and just not able to connect with them. I don't know if the wind is playing a factor down on this end of the field, but these quarterbacks have not had success going deep that direction.
Now throwing this one away on 2nd down. It's going to be 3rd and 10 upcoming for the Gators very quickly, and they are 4 of 13. So both teams not doing really well on 3rd down.
No, and then when you get into 3rd and longs, that makes it even tougher. So watch out for the blitz here.
Blitz coming, but it's picked up. Blevins a shot deep, and it's intercepted. Elijah Toro, and just like that, both teams now with a turnover. And it's going to be 1st and 10, but the Seminoles are set up deep in their own end of the territory.
Yeah, and if there's any silver lining to that interception, it was on 3rd and 10, and it kind of works out like a punt. It doesn't look great in the stats, but you were under pressure, you threw it up, you tried to take a shot, and now your defense at least has the Florida State offense pinned deep.
Elijah Toro in chat says that feels so good. So nice turnover there for the corner for the Seminoles. 1st down and 10. They're going to start with a Michael Brown catch, pick up a 10. It's going to be 2nd and inches.
And going right back to Mr. Reliable, Michael Brown has been there all night for Rocco Lacey. 12 catches, and this one nearly picks up a 1st down.
2nd and inches. It's going to be triple option, but Lacey's going to be dropped for a 2-yard loss as getting in there for the defense, Fernando Jennings.
Yeah, good job. Lacey made the right read, but Jennings was on the outside, had some help there as well.
Yeah, Jordan Earp was also there as well.
Yeah, great defense there by Florida, shutting that one down. They didn't have a chance to convert on that one.
Now 3rd and 3, where the Seminoles don't really want to be in. As Lacey taking a shot, this one is going to be intercepted. So back-to-back interceptions. Seti Blunt is going to take it all the way for a pick 6.
Well, a house call for Blunt there, and a big play for this Florida defense. Their 2nd forced turnover of the night. This one they take care of on their own, so the offense doesn't have to worry about converting this time. Big play from Florida, and this game is all tied up.
First pick 6 of Seti Blunt's career in the CFSL, and that is also the, let me take a look, also the 3rd interception. The 3rd interception and the 1st house call for Seti Blunt, as that's going to be one he's going to remember for a long time. But 1st and 10, and now we're all knotted up at 20.
Yeah, and a big play from this Florida defense, and that's exactly what they needed. So now let's see if Florida State can answer again.
1st down and 10. Lacey now back out after throwing a pick 6. Will connect with Michael Brown for a pick of 15.
Yeah, and go right back to the guy you've had success with. And Brown again finds his way open. It's just a quick little out cut. And this time Rocco Lacey makes a good throw over top of another defender. And a good throw and catch there in 1st down.
120 receiving yards already on the afternoon. On the night, afternoon. It's afternoon somewhere. As Rocco Lacey throwing it underneath, pick up by Malik Harris, a 4.
Yeah, and right now Lacey is just getting his feet back underneath him, getting that rhythm going. A good couple of throws here to start this drive.
306 receiving yards for Michael Brown coming into this one. He's got 120 already. 2nd and 6 as Lacey connects deep downfield on the sidelines to Hayden Pettijohn for a pickup of 20.
Yeah, a good job from Pettijohn, and it's just another simple out route. These out-breaking routes right now are working, at least on this drive. Those are throws that get jumped and taken back to the house, but right now he's finding receivers open, and he's doing a good job putting it on them, kind of shaking off that interception from the last drive.
And then 54 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10. Lacey's going to keep it on the option keeper, trying to get outside. He's going to cut it up the middle, And he's going to be wrestled down by Middleton on the play, but not before he picks up 17.
And this is exactly what Florida State's offense needed coming off of that interception. They have answered the bell, and this time Lacey does it on his own. A great read, nobody on the edge to stop him until he's well downfield.
Bronco Lacey single-handedly bringing the Seminoles offense back downfield after throwing a pick six. Dowden going in motion out of the backfield to the left. Look into the end zone. Lacey touchdown to Matthew Moyer, his second on the evening. As there, the Florida State Seminoles get the much-needed answer and regain the lead.
Yeah, good job sitting in the pocket. He was well protected. He had plenty of time. And Moyer just finds a way behind the secondary for the second time tonight. And he's got himself another touchdown and a big play to end that drive.
So we'll see the extra point from Johnny Grawler. Snap is down, kick is on the way, through the uprights and good. So back to a 7-point game here at Doak Campbell Stadium as the Seminoles on top 27-20.
Yeah, now Florida, the pressure is right back on them. Let's see if Blevins and the offense can respond.
Blevins will get the ball. We are going to, let's look at the little sports book here. I know everybody loves the sports book. There were 312 wagers on Florida to win, which was a plus 400. And, even the plus 11 for Florida looking really good here. I mean, granted, it's only a minute 20 left to go, still plenty of time left, but it's going to be second down and 10 for Ronnie Blevins.
Yeah, and, rivalry game of plus 11, that's a slap in the face. You got to come out and show up, and Florida has shown up for sure tonight.
Pass across the middle, and it's going to be caught by Fozzie Brown for a pickup of 8 and a 3rd and short upcoming for the Gators.
And this is where Florida needs to be if they're going to be in third downs. You've got the run available, and you've got the pass available. You can do whatever you need to.
Running across the middle, converting on the 3rd down. Levi Timms for a pickup of 9. He's had a very quiet night compared to what the receiver can do and what we know he can do here in the CFSL.
And then he's averaging 11 yards a catch, so if they can get it to him a little bit more, clearly the ability to make big plays is there.
Fozzie Brown now, pickup of 18, so back-to-back big plays for the Gators as the offense seems to be clicking here with under 33 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
And this time they run that rollout again, but they came to the left side instead of the right, had plenty of room, and Blevins did a great job getting his shoulders turned and making a big throw downfield for a 1st down.
1st down and 10, 25 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Pistol set, handoff to Doc Smith. Akuma Tolok is there. He's going to wrestle him down for no gain on the play. That will be his 9th tackle on the evening.
Yeah, and 9 tackles, but it's seemingly quiet for Tolok. But a good job wrestling down Doc Smith there at the line of scrimmage.
41 pass plays to only 14 rushing plays for the Gators offense as Blevins for 42 on the pass counter. That will be an 11-yard grab to Levi Timms to close out the 3rd quarter. But Florida with the ball and they're marching downfield. Can they score? Well, you just have to watch and find out as we enter the 4th quarter with Florida down 7. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Back to Doak Campbell Stadium. I'm Jeff Melanishin. The broadcast partner with me tonight is Nate Murphy, coming to you live from Florida State University, where they're up 27-20 in the rivalry game. Blevins rolling out, and he just has to throw that before he gets hit into next week.
Yeah, and that's a tough throw to try and make. You're rolling to your left as a right-handed quarterback, and with the defender right there in your face, you're almost better off to just kind of eat that one. He gets away with it. It wasn't a fumble, and it falls incomplete.
Doc Smith up the middle, pick up a 5. Going to be set up a 3rd and short. 3rd and 5 upcoming. Meanwhile, in Stillwater, Deion Hawkins, the Cowboys halfback, with another touchdown as Oklahoma State goes up 24-20 with 6 minutes to go in Stillwater over on twitch.tv. 3rd and 5 here from Tallahassee to the end zone. It's going to be intercepted by the Seminoles. Going back the other way. Oh, man, what a big play and what a big turn of momentum here as it looked like Jess Hill with the interception, but it just looked like, Florida was going to go down and at least get some points, make it 4-point or maybe even tie it up, but the points are taken off the board courtesy of Jess Hill.
Yeah, and a great job just jumping up there, high pointing that football, and it looked like Fossey Brown was open in the end zone, and Blevins just underthrew it a little bit. So Florida State's defense steps up and makes a huge play.
Gabe Dowden breaking off a couple of tackles and going to be picking up the first down.
Well, backed up deep in their own territory again. This time Florida State makes a safe little throw. Dowden breaks some tackles, first down. Florida's defense has been here before. They know that they can make a big play here.
Running across the middle, pass is caught by Hayden Pettijohn for a pickup of 12. And Gene says in chat 4 points. Yeah, it would have been if they would have got it looked like they were going to at least go down for a field goal, if anything. So the points taken off the board. So first down and 10 for the Seminoles. Play action. Looking across the middle, connects, and that's going to be Matthew Moyer again for a pickup of 14.
And Florida State has a really good drive going here. Started deep in their own territory, but Lacey has found a rhythm and since that last drive, and he's got them rolling again.
Taking a shot deep, but the receiver not on the same page, and again overshoots the intended target. Maybe a good opportunity, a good chance that he overshot that, because it looked like it was 3 Gators in the vicinity.
Yeah, that was 3-on-1 over there, so throwing that one over top of everybody, probably the best thing that could have happened there.
So second and 10, throwing out wide to Michael Brown, pickup of 8, third and short for the Seminoles.
Michael Brown, 14 catches on the night, so a great night here. Sets up third and short, so your playbook is wide open again.
Across the middle, connects, and all that extra running room after from Hayden Pettijohn after 25 yards, and they get the ball inside Gators territory.
And again, this offense right now is just rolling, and Lacey, 57 pass attempts tonight, 40 completions, so pretty good night. He had the turnover earlier, the couple of turnovers, but he's making up for it here.
Gene Pettijohn this time, pickup of 12 and the first down for the Seminoles.
And just outside of the 10-yard line, so you can still pick up a first down. Maybe you see Lacey use his legs here.
To the end zone, incomplete. As Sidney Banks Jr. was in coverage, and Rocco Lacey throwing that one away.
Now, Lacey had some room as he stepped up there. Maybe could have taken off up the middle, tried to throw it to the end zone, and it falls incomplete.
Lacey underneath, connects with Pettijohn yet again for a pickup of 8. Going to be third and 2 for the Seminoles.
Big play for the Florida defense here. A field goal hurts, but a touchdown hurts a lot worse in this situation. You gotta get a stop here if you're Florida.
Third and 2. Lacey, all sorts of time. Pocket starting to collapse. He's going to be sacked on the play. Didn't see anybody open. Held it just a little bit too long. And Drew Bowman getting his first sack on the evening.
Yeah, great coverage along the end zone there. And sitting down that close to the end zone, there's not a lot of extra room for your receivers to work. So Florida dropped 8. Florida State refused to run it there, and Lacey paid the price.
Snap is down, kick is on the way, and this lead is now extended to a 10-point lead, the largest lead of the game for either team. And Florida State, with 6:22 left to go, are in the driver's seat.
Yeah, 10-point game here, but again, a good stop from Florida. 14 would have been a huge hole to have to climb out of at this point. 6:22 and a 10-point deficit is still manageable if you can get a quick score and your defense can get off the field.
So now Ronnie Blevins, after throwing the interception, taking points off the board. What can he do with the Gators offense on this drive? Doc Smith up the middle. Look at that stiff arm that he delivered and picking up 8 on the play.
Good job by Doc Smith, and they haven't ran it a lot, but when they have ran it, he's had success. And right now, you can mix in that run because Florida State's defense will be looking for the pass.
Doc Smith yet again, but he is going to be hit by Winter and then closed out on the play by Mack.
Yeah, good job by Winter and Mack getting in there and getting the stop in the backfield. Now third and short. Florida really needs a conversion here. This might be 2-down territory already.
Third and 3, under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Looking like 3-down territory for the Gators. Blitz coming and delivers it to Timms before the pressure got home. Pickup of 5, good recognition for Ronnie Blevins.
Yeah, no decision necessary as they pick up the first down on third down. A quick little in route from Timms, and Blevins put it on him under pressure.
First and 10 now for the Gators. Quick throw, but this one's going to be intercepted by Hill. going back the other way. This is going to be a pick six, and the lead extended.
And that right there might be the dagger, and a good job. They tried to throw that bubble screen, and when it works, it's great. But when the defense has it covered like that, it is very dangerous. And this time it bit the Gators.
And just like that, 37-20, 17-point lead. And now people in the sports book that picked Florida plus 11 are looking at a little grim here with 5:28 left to go.
Well, still plenty of time left. Florida's going to have to enter desperation mode a little bit now. It'll be 4-down territory from here on out for the offense. But this is an offense that can put points on the board quickly. They just have to avoid the turnovers, which they've been unable to do here lately.
And so Jess Hill came into this game with the season of no interceptions and will leave this right now with 2 and a pick six. So a good evening for Jess Hill and the Seminoles defense, bending but not breaking, holding Florida early. I mean, how different would this game be if Florida, instead of kicking some field goals, remember it was 7-6, so Florida, they did march down but had to attempt 2 field goals. So how differently would that be if at least one of those or both of them are converted to touchdowns?
Well, that would have been huge. Instead of 7-6, it could have potentially been 14-7 Florida. And so the end of this game might be a little bit different. Florida for sure would not be in such desperation mode as they are now.
Clock is running, coming up under 5 minutes. We're at 5:05 to be exact. Tight end in motion, bot from left to right. Blevins dropped it back, looking over to the left side. Pass is caught by Timms, but Talok is there. And just adding to another, just a regular hard hat and lunch pail type of game for Akuma Talok.
Yeah, good job running that one down from his linebacker spot, getting all the way across there and making a big tackle.
Meanwhile, over in Stillwater, Lyle Fletcher will run it in from a yard out as Oklahoma State goes up 31-20 with under 2 minutes to go over on twitch.tv. 3rd and 8. Blevins taking a shot deep for the first time and connects with Fozzie Brown for 26 as the ball inside Seminoles territory.
Now, if they're going to have any chance to come back, they're going to need a couple more of those. Fozzie Brown runs by the corner. They're playing a little bit of zone as he gets by the corner, and underneath the safety, Blevins does a good job putting it right on him.
Charles Hester with the touchdown saving tackle, or else Fozzie Brown would still be running. 4:34 left to go, 1st and 10. Bot again in motion from left to right as he's going to pick up the blitz, but Blevins breaking out, and Toro was there coming in from the corner spot, and then it was cleaned up by Kelvin Watkins.
And a good job by Florida State getting multiple defenders over there. There was about 6 guys in your screen by the time that play was over with. Blevins tried to take off, had nowhere to go. I know you don't want to force the ball as a quarterback, but at this point, you might need to start taking some chances.
2nd and 11 for Blevins. Drop it back. Quick throw out to the sidelines to Sidney Banks Jr. for a pick of a 3.
Yeah, good quick catch over there on the sideline. Good job getting his feet down, but they're going to need more than 3 if they're going to come back.
3rd and 8, upcoming for the Gators. Blevins, drop it back. Pressure coming in again with a corner blitz. Delivers it to Doc Smith for a pick of a 6.
Yeah, good job by Florida State getting the stop there on 3rd down. But again, it's going to be 4-down territory, and Florida needs to pick this one up.
4th and 2, split back behind Blevins. Blevins takes the shotgun snap, looking across the middle, connects with his receiver, Ty Patton, for a 1st down.
Yeah, good job here. That was an all-important 4th down. You got to keep the ball if you're going to have any chance, and now you got to start speeding things up down 17.
3:33 left to go from Doak Campbell Stadium. A bot in motion again from left to right. Blevins looking deep. Pass is incomplete. Looking for his intended target out on the left side, but the defense is there to knock it away. Meanwhile, Tanner Quirk gets his 5th interception of the season for the Cowboys. And then the Cowboys go into clock-killing mode with under a minute left. Nebraska with 2 timeouts remaining over on twitch.tv as Elijah Toro will get credited with the deflection.
Yeah, good job. He was right there and undercut that route, and it actually looks like it hit him a little bit in the back. So Blevins now trying to force some balls in there with 3.5 to go.
Blevins drop it back, looking deep, connects with his target. Timms reaching, and he's going to be down at the inch line into the end zone. But Levi Timms with a big grab.
Yeah, good throw and catch again. And again, Florida State playing zone. So these receivers, if they can get by the corner, like Tim's did there, beats the jam, and he's able to get underneath the safety. And Blevins has made a couple of big throws on this drive on those deep sideline routes.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the bottom of the formation, 1 to the top, but in motion from left to right. Fellows the second in the backfield. Blevins does anything he likes, decides to take off, and he will stumble his way into the end zone as the walk-on tried to get the tackle, but not able to bring Blevins down. And so the Gators pulling a little bit closer, trying to make it a 10-point game.
Yeah, good job by Blevins. Just decided quickly that there was nothing there, and he goes and gets the touchdown. So pulling this one within 10 now, and your defense needs a quick 3 and out. You've got 3 timeouts, and then it'll be score quick mode for this Florida offense.
Now they will go with the onside kick attempt. Ball is down. It's still loose, but it's going to be recovered by the Seminoles deep in their own, a little bit deeper than where they would probably like to start. It's Hayden Pettijohn with the recovery. But meanwhile, the final in Stillwater as Oklahoma State hangs on and they win 31-20, setting up a huge matchup in Bedlam versus Oklahoma next week, as that one was a final over on Twitch.tv. Here, Gabe Dowden, pick up of 8, and it's going to be 2nd and 2, as it looks like the Seminoles are going to go into a little bit of a clock-killing mode.
Yeah, absolutely. Start to run the football. Bleed that play clock all the way down like looks like they're doing here, and just try and kill as much time as possible.
2nd and 2, handoff to Dowden up the middle, and they pick up a 3, first down, as Florida now playing the timeout game. They got 2 remaining.
Yeah, good first down there. Good job by the offensive line on the last 2 plays, controlling the Florida defensive line, especially when they know what's coming.
Handoff to Dowden yet again. Pick up a 1 on the play before being wrestled down. So number 4, Oklahoma State survives and advances. That seems to be the calling card for conference play this season. And coming in at number 4, and with Boise State losing earlier tonight, could they potentially move up? I see that happening, but of course it all depends on how the votes go. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 upcoming, as Florida State could take solace in knowing that they can win a game without having really a big number on 3rd down conversions as they convert here.
Yeah, that's a big conversion, but again, Florida's defense has done a good job on 3rd down. It's been the other 2 downs that have given them some trouble tonight, and Florida State has made enough big plays, especially defensively late, to pull this one out.
Bronco Lacey will be hit and dropped in the backfield. It's going to be 2nd and 13, but Florida with no timeouts remaining with a minute and 17 left to go. Meanwhile, we got to take a look over to tomorrow, actually, as we got a couple more games going on here for week 7. As tomorrow it will be underway at 7 p.m. Central Time with Ohio State taking on Oregon, and then Ball State at Northern Illinois. And then at 8:45, you got Clemson at Alabama, and then Kent State at Eastern Michigan.
Yeah, a lot of good games here in the middle of the week. Playoff implications all over the place in the Power 3 conference, so it should be fun to watch tomorrow night.
As Florida State, they survive and advance another week and keep their playoff hopes alive for another week as they survive the upset-minded Florida Gators, and they hold on 37-20 to 27, so 10-point lead. And look at that. I mean, we said it wasn't over with 5 minutes to go, and if you took Florida at plus 11, well, you just cashed in.
Yeah, Florida did a good job keeping it close most of the game. Too much firepower for Florida State, and Florida State's defense did what they had to do at the end of the game, made a couple of big plays, and Florida just comes up short again.
So on behalf of my analyst, Nate Murphy, executive producer Mike Peters, and associate producer David Roy, I'm Jeff Melanish. This has been a presentation of the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Once again, the final score, Florida State wins by 10, 37-27. And we'll be back tomorrow with number 2 Ohio State taking on Oregon on Twitch, and then Ball State taking on Northern Illinois on YouTube.